At first glance, it is just a horse, a means to cross Tsushima faster. But in Ghost of Tsushima, Jin's horse is far more than just a mount. It is a companion, a symbol, and a reflection of Jin's own transformation from honor-bound samurai to the ghost. Every choice, from its name to its color to the moments you share, carries a hidden weight that shapes the story. Our journey with the horse begins not as a random assignment, but as a deliberate choice. Early in the game, you select its appearance and one of three names: Sora, meaning sky; Kage, meaning shadow; or Nobu, meaning trust. This is no small detail. These names foreshadow the path Jin will take. Sora represents hope and the samurai ideal. Kage, whispers of darkness and stealth. Nobu speaks of loyalty and stability. From that moment on, Jin will call his companion by that name in cutscenes and during battles, giving the mount a presence in the story few games bother to create. Now, unlike many open world mounts that serve as silent transport, Jin's horse feels alive. He calls to it by name, pats its neck, and rides with the kind of care only a samurai could give his steed. The horse becomes the constant in a world torn apart, a living reminder of what's worth protecting. Through fields of pampas grass, across war-torn villages, in the quiet of the forest, the horse is always there, silent but steadfast. Then comes the moment no player forgets. In the story's darkest hour, the unthinkable happens. Jin's horse is mortally wounded. The game doesn't cut away. It forces you to watch as Jin stays with his companion until the very end. This isn't just shock value, it is loss condensed into a single gutting moment. Now, for players, it's one of the most emotional beats in the entire game. You are not just losing a mount, you are losing a friend you've traveled with for hours upon hours. So, after this loss, Jin must choose another steed. It is a practical necessity, but narratively, it speaks volumes. Just as Jin is forced to abandon certain traditions to survive, he must also let go of his original companion. The new horse rides with him into the final stages of his transformation, no longer the honorable samurai he once was, but the feared ghost of Tsushima. The bond is still there, but it's changed, hardened, just like Jin. Now, in Japanese history, horses were more than just tools of war. They were symbols of status, bravery, and spiritual protection. Samurai revered their mounts, often naming them, armoring them, and even offering them in sacred rituals. By weaving the horse into the heart of Jin's story, Ghost of Tsushima taps into this cultural tradition, making the player feel that bond, even if they don't consciously know the history behind it. The horse reflects Jin's journey without speaking a word. At the start, it carries a dutiful samurai across Tsushima. By the end, it rides with the ghost, a man who has abandoned the code of his ancestors to save his people. The horse doesn't judge, doesn't question, it simply rides forward, and in that silence, we see the most honest relationship Jin has left. So, in Ghost of Tsushima, the horse is more than sprint speed or fast travel. It is loyalty in its purest form. It's the weight of tradition, the sting of loss, and the quiet comfort of a companion who never leaves your side. So the next time Jin calls out the name across the fields, listen. That single word carries the memory of every step you've taken together. This is the end of this video. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.